She wasn't looking for it, just dusting off old memories in her grandmother's attic. But tucked in an old cedar chest, wrapped like a sacred relic, was a quilt unlike anything she had ever seen. It wasn't just fabric. It was alive, each patch sewn with care like a heartbeat. Some were bright, some faded, but all of them whispered stories. And inside was a note written in her grandmother's delicate hand. This quilt holds the women who came before you. We sewed our pain into beauty. Add yours when the time comes. There was a patch made from a torn sari, her great-grandmother's, the one she wore when she fled war with nothing but her baby and her breath. Another patch was sky blue. It belonged to an aunt who raised 5 children alone. She stitched it from the dress she wore to her first job interview, her first step back to life. Each piece spoke not of perfection, but of persistence, not of ease, but endurance. The quilt didn't hide the scars, it turned them into a mosaic of strength. She kept the quilt folded for years, until the night she sat alone in a hospital room, her world trembling after a phone call no one wants. That night, she reached for it. With shaking hands, she opened her old wardrobe. Inside was the dress she wore the day she walked away from someone who broke her spirit. Quietly she cut a piece, and the healing began. As she stitched her patch into the quilt, she didn't just mend fabric, she mended herself. With each pull of the thread, she whispered, I am part of them now, and one day someone will add me to. The quilt no longer lived in a chest. It rested proudly at the foot of her bed, and one evening she watched as a little girl traced a patch with wonder. The stories would live on not in books but in thread. Strength isn't always loud. Sometimes it's stitched quietly. Over generations, piece by piece, thread by thread, we become unshakable.